Hey guys, Connor here at etrailer.com. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Titan tire chains here for our 2019 Ford F-350 with tire size 275/70/18. Now what I really like about our Titan tire chains here is that they're super easy to install. We don't have to make a lot of adjustments and there's only a few connection points. We have a connection point here at the top, we have a connection point here at the side, we have a connection point at the back, and then we have one more connection point here at the bottom. Now, as you can notice here, we have some colored sections out on the outside. Now this is going to do one of two things. Number one, it's going to help us with installation when we're untangling them. And number two, the coating is actually going to help protect our hands when we're installing these out in the cold. So a couple of other features I really like about these Titan tire chains are, number one, these D-shaped rings here are going to provide great traction in both snow and ice. They're also a fairly low profile, so we're not going to have that uncomfortable ride quality we might have with some of the thicker chains. And then finally, we see the diamond-shaped pattern here. This diamond-shaped pattern, when compared to the ladder style, is going to give us a constant contact patch with the road/snow. So something unique about the Titan tire chains is this really nice carrying case we have. Now I feel like most people, more than likely, you're not going to have the chains installed all the time, so you're going to want to keep them in a nice compact case so you can store them in the vehicle when needed. Now in addition to the contact case here, we also have a plastic bag you can store the chains in, as well as some extra links here if any of these get damaged. And now that we've gone over some of the benefits and features, let's show you how easy these are to install yourself. So to start our installation here, we want to take our chains and we want to lay them out in front of us. We want to get all the kinks and tangles out of the chains here, so we make sure they're nice, flat, and smooth. Now keep in mind, when we are laying our chains on the ground, we do need to make sure of one thing. And that's going to be that our hooks here are going to be facing towards the ground. That way we ensure that these are not rubbing against the sidewall of the tire when we go to install them. So now that we have our chains laid out in front of us, we've ensured the hooks are facing the correct direction. We're going to go ahead and slide these around the tire here. And we do want to pay attention here that we have an open section where the two chains split, and this is going to align with the center of the tire there. So we can go ahead and just sort of loop these around back. Once we have enough on the other side, we can come around here and simply just pull them through. So then we again want to make sure that we have the center of the two chains where they split aligned with the center of the tire. Now once that's done, we can go ahead and take our cabled ends here on both sides. And we can come around to the back top of the tire and connect these together. And then once that connection is made, we can sort of slide this to the back here. We can start to pull our chains over the top of our tire here. Just like so. Now the first connection we need to make after we have the chains draped over the tires is here at the top. We see we have our green hook here, as long as a few links on the yellow chain. We're going to want to simply just connect these two together. We're going to use the last link here, but if you can use the second to last link, that'll work as well. The tighter, the better. Now we have another connection here at the bottom we need to make. We may need to pull the chain across the tires so we have as much slack as possible. Then we're going to take our silver link chain here with the hook on the end, and we're going to feed it through the channel here with the red coating. And we're going to pull it tight, and then we're going to take the handled end. We're actually going to feed these back up through these red rings here. Now you may only be able to get one of them, but I think we might be able to get two of them, so let's go ahead and just try that first. So then, once we have the two rings here, we're going to go ahead and attach it to the cross chain section up here, which we may need to pull pretty tight to get it to hook. And there we go. And now that we have the chains mocked up, we have all the initial adjustments made, we want to go ahead and pull forward and then make any other adjustments we need to make. If there's any more tension or slack in the system, we can simply just move the chain here to a further link away, or we can, as we said earlier, we can move the hooks up closer to one of these two chains here. And then we can repeat that process on the other side. And now that we have both sides installed, that's going to do it today for our Titan tire chains on our 2019 Ford F-350.